Hello, good afternoon, my friends. It is October 25th, the most wonderful time of the year. Halloween's my favorite. I just made a personal post the other day, yesterday I think it was, on my Facebook. My kids don't understand why Halloween isn't celebrated now, like why they can't get out of school for this. Of course, I homeschool now, so it's not quite as big a deal. And now we get to make Halloween a very important holiday. But before, they never really understood why people didn't get out of school. And so they were just talking to some friends the other day, and they were just flabbergasted, thinking, oh my gosh, you have to go to school on Halloween. That's just crazy. And I love it. It makes me so happy that they think that. It's so funny. Clearly, it's a big deal at our house. All right, so hello, Judy. Hello, Charity. Hi, Holly. It's been a long time, Holly. Okay, so special letters for today are A and W. I did not do that on purpose. I did not do that on purpose. Although I am a fan of root beer. Sometimes I just wish it had caffeine in it. Hi, Tisha. Hi, Dawn. Thank you for putting where you're saying hello from, Tisha. I love that. I always try to tell people to remember to put where they're commenting from, but I forget to tell you half the time. So, oh, Jessica, I'm so glad you know. So I didn't know that he told you, and I thought I had to keep this a secret this whole time. That's awesome. I can't wait to see you Friday either. You're going to be really, really glad that he bought you tickets to my event this Friday for a couple different reasons. A couple of them I'm keeping secret. But yes, oh, Salem, Missouri. I love it just because it's from Salem. Rochelle? Am I saying that correctly? Yeah, Charity, I'm going to be in your neck of the woods this Friday. I'm super stoked. Our annual Halloween show is going to be in Quincy at 1 this year. We do have a couple more tricks up our sleeves this year. We brought in barbecue. It's BB, I think it's BB, I can't remember the name of it. Maybe BK barbecue, something like that. Super yummy barbecue truck that will be parked outside of 1. So you can also bring in your own food too if you want, but if you want some good down-home barbecue, I would definitely hold off and grab something from our food truck friend. The other thing we have is we will have a 2-hour party, VIP, meet and greet, hang out, listen to music. We were going to have a band. They had something come up, so they're not able to do it, but we are going to be taking requests. So that's even better because then you get to hear your songs, right? So right when you walk in the door, there'll be a sheet and it'll say, what songs do you want to hear? Put them down. And we'll make sure that we get those songs played for you while we're waiting. There'll be plenty of time to hang out after my event. So, yeah. It's always like we always want to have a party or we want to go out somewhere and celebrate after doing our last show of the Halloween season. It's a big deal. And so this year we get to just hang out with you guys. And there'll be a cash bar there. And yeah, we're gonna do some giveaways. I've got some door prizes for you guys. So I'm really excited about this. It's gonna be a little bit different, a little bit more of a party, a little bit more of a excitement, and I just can't wait to walk around and talk to everybody and not feel like our time is limited or you have to wait in line to talk. I'm very excited about that. Okay, anyways, here we go. 1, 2, or 3, you know the drill. If you have an A or a W in your name, just hold up. You'll have your own special card. Sometimes with certain letters, if they're kind of weird or wonky, I'll add a more common letter in, and so that's what I did here with the W, is I added the A. All right, yeah. So we have Guardian Angel deck, we have Fairy deck, and we have the Blue Angel deck. And just use your intuition. Pick 1, 2, or 3. Here in just a moment, I will let you know what those mean. Tell your guides, hey, listen, I need some guidance right now. This is the situation that I want guidance on, and just let your intuition pick which card suits you best. I'm excited to hopefully get to see some Halloween costumes as well this Friday night. It's going to be a great weekend. It is. I just can't wait. I'm so ready. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Angelique. Hi, Christina. Hi, Katie. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Katie. Okay. I don't normally pick white anything, but I thought, okay. So I'm thinking you're thinking this one's white. It's pink and white. It's beautiful. I love it. All right. So let's get started. Let's first interpret one. Number one coming at you from the Guardian Angel deck. Super beautiful. This card is number 16 in the Major Arcana, so getting kind of up there in life as far as life experience goes. Often this card is like we are headed in a new direction. This is the card that sometimes I'll call out with the old, in with the new. This card has a lot to do with moving your life in a new direction and really feeling like the purpose that you felt you were serving before, you no longer need to. Maybe you've outgrown that purpose and it's time to move on to something new. Oftentimes it's because we're just not happy in whatever situation we're in, but other times we just feel an intuitive push or a nudge to just be like, I feel like the purpose that I thought I was serving in this situation or in this relationship or at this place of employment has stopped growing and I'm now outgrowing it. So sometimes if you're wondering, is it time to wake up? Is it time to make changes? Or am I just restless or bored or tired? This card comes in to tell you that, yes, it is definitely time to switch things up. It's definitely time to make a change. And sometimes this card has a lot to do with spiritual enlightenment. So, if you're early on in your journey or midway in your journey, it might be time to take a new class, try something new, give something else a chance, okay? Out with the old, in with the new. Keep in mind number 16 as well, just in case something should pop up with that you need. This is that card also comes, oh my gosh, you're telling me that you want me to do something new, you want me to change, you want me to change a direction in my life. That's scary, right? Most of us are terrified of change. But this card tells you not only is it time to make a change, your guides, your angels, your loved ones on the other side are supporting this change. In fact, they're the ones nudging you. Therefore, they will be the ones that are there assisting you with the change, making it easier for you to understand why you're there, what you're supposed to be doing, and just guiding you in general. Okay, number twos. Miss Erin Dennis has number 2. I love that for you. Okay, this is the renewal card. It's number 20 in the Major Arcana. Remember, there are only 22, 0 through 21. So this card is like the last card, second to last card, right, in our life's journey. And this card is like, okay, all right, I just went through all this bullshit. I just went through all this crazy ass, stressful, wild, I felt was unnecessary situation, stressors, whatever it might be, whether it was a journey, a challenge, a job change, a relationship change, kind of having a spiritual awakening. There's so many different facets of your life that this card can apply to, but the main message behind this card is literally to review everything that's happened. Sit down and review all the shit that you've been through. And then when you sit down and you write all the shit that you've been through, this is for nobody else, right? You don't need to give this note to your boyfriend or your husband or the person you work with. But it's going to prove to you just how unbelievably strong and brilliant and resilient you are. And this card comes through to let you know that you have an incredibly bright future coming up. There's some really awesome things on the horizon for you. But first, we need you to just stop for a second, review your past, be present with yourself, and understand that your new life purpose is here. understanding. I can't tell you how many times I have people come in, especially women in their 60s, who will say, you know, my kids are grown, my grandkids are dang near grown, I'm retired, my husband goes to the golf course, and then he goes to the gas station, then he goes to the cafe for coffee. He has his own life. But I'm sitting here wondering, what the fuck is my purpose in life from this point on? You know, sometimes we get so wrapped up in being mother, or being a really, really good partner, or running our business, that we forget to step back and go, oh, okay, there's more to this journey than just what I've been doing this whole time. So sometimes sitting down and writing them out, maybe putting a star next to ones that deeply wounded you. When I'm talking about this stuff that you've been through within, you know, the last 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years of your life. Write down the things that you got through, your triumphs. Put a star next to the ones that wounded you the most, and then figure out, or remember, recall how you healed yourself from that tragedy, or how you got to the other side of triumph, and then share that. That is your purpose. This is how I healed myself. Let me explain. I have a book getting ready to come out. Not yet. Do not go on Amazon and buy it. It is not out yet, but I have a book that's getting ready to come out. And the book is really just about chapter after chapter after chapter of triumphs, and how I got through this, and how I did this, and how I did that. And so I truly feel like that's a big part of what my purpose is, and I feel like I have to tell you the same thing today, number twos. So also remember 20, if you have that number come up, number twos, anytime soon. Remember number 20. So maybe I have something special happening on the 20th, or maybe I'm going to be thinking about an amazing revolution or revelation when I see number 20. It's 6:20 on the clock, something along those lines. You'll understand it. Okay, number threes. You got my king of water. Isn't that sweet? Okay, so this doesn't always have to be about you. This could be about somebody else. A lot of times people get wrapped up in the notion that this card has, because it's a male, it must have to do with a male in my life. That is not always the case, not by any means. This is about a trustworthy, compassionate, respectful person, someone who is eclectic and just really open-minded. That's who this card's about. And this card is all about giving back and trustworthy relationships within your life that you're supposed to be receiving advice from. A lot of times we don't open our mind and our heart enough to see the big picture. And when we are asking our friends or the ones that we trust the most for advice, we tend to listen for the solution instead of listening for perspective, right? And so you think that you're talking to somebody, this wonderful, trusted friend, or your mother, or whoever it might be, and you just aren't getting anything back from them out of this conversation. You keep bringing the same issues or situations up over and over again, and talking about them doesn't make you feel any better. So what you need to kind of retrain your mind to pay attention to is the perspective that somebody else can bring you versus the solution. Okay, so we're asking you, King of Waters, number threes, to have a bigger, more broad idea of whatever the issue or situation is that you're experiencing. We're asking you to step to someone who you truly feel comfortable opening up your heart and mind to, and ask them for guidance. And the other thing that sometimes this card can mean is you are feeling beaten down. And here's why. You give and give and give and give, and you feel like you hardly, rarely ever receive. And it's so frustrating and it's so stressful. But here's the thing. Sometimes we give with the idea that we should receive praise. And I'm not saying that you have done this. I'm just saying I myself have even been in this situation where I have felt like, you give away tickets, or you give away a basket or something like that, and you don't expect any recognition, but you want to be told thank you. You want to be you want to be noticed as someone who helped out that situation. You want to be remembered as someone who helped. And that is when the law of attraction, the money funnels, everything stops and says, whoa, 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 wait. If you're not going to be giving freely, if you're not going to be giving yourself freely without expecting anything in return, then we can't keep giving you more. And so, if you've been feeling stuck financially, or you've just been feeling stuck emotionally and mentally because it doesn't seem like people stop to really help you as much as you help them, consider stepping back from helping anyone. Focus on yourself for a minute. Focus on what you can give to yourself, and then restart the charity. Then restart giving things to other people so that you can kind of get yourself back on the correct cycle. And I mean, oh my God, we're constantly trying to think, what can we do for other people, and rarely ever thinking, what can we do for ourselves? So there is that. All right. No more numbers. Letter A's. So Angel, I noticed you just popped on here. Every week when I do this, I pick a letter. This week I actually picked 2 letters, A and W. And when I pick a letter of your initial, you don't have to choose card. You can just have this card as your own special shout out to you today, okay? So letter A's got 9 of Autumn. This card is so beautiful, and I really feel like this is talking to you presently, and here's why. Where are we at? We're in autumn. So let's just talk about this for a minute. It kind of goes back to what I was just talking about. Hard work, cherishing time alone. Sometimes if you are self-employed, this card will pop up, and basically it's the, hey, we're giving you the green light to take the next step. We're giving you the green light to maybe you want to open up another shop. Maybe you want to open up something different. Maybe you want to add something to whatever it is that you're doing that might cost more. So just keep in mind that this card is your green light as far as self-employment goes. If you're not self-employed, this is what they want you to know. They want you to know that it's time for you to step back and take time for yourself. You're supposed to be rewarding yourself right now. This is almost like a reset for you. And it's very important, with the law of attraction, that you learn to reward yourself. I try to reward myself. I should do it a lot more. I know that. But every other weekend, my children go to their dad's. And so that is the weekend that I'm able to kind of make those 2 days about me and focus on me and have some me time. Usually I'm working, so it's very hard to do that. But I still try to carve out a little bit of time for me. This card's coming because you haven't carved out any me time, and they need you to basically have a reset. Step back, write down everything that you're grateful for, and then go forth and do something amazing. Go get a pedicure. Go to Golf Pro if you're a dude. I mean, do whatever it is that you want to do that feels like a reward, because you are supposed to be rewarding yourself right now. So congratulations to you. The other thing that sometimes this card can mean is spending time alone. So if you've been, which is alone time for me is a reward. I love being alone. And I think a lot of us tend to be more extroverted, and how we have a good time or how we reward ourselves is through connection with other people. This card comes in to kind of say, hey, no, we want you to reward yourself, but we want it to be all about you, not about that other person, okay? All right, letter W. You got Princess of Autumn. I love this card. I love any of the ones that have to do with autumn, obviously. But this card is all about a responsible, cheerful, ornery person, sometimes known as the mischievous card, which I think is super cute. But this card's amazing. There is no bad news with this. This card is all about happy news surrounding your career. Sometimes it could have to do with promotions, scholarships, grants, those types of things if you've been working towards those, or if you're hoping to get one in the future. This is the card that says, yes, it will happen. This card's all about well thought out plans, things going according to plan perfectly. So if you are concerned or worried about, well, how is this weekend going to go? Or how is this first date going to go? Or how is my child going to navigate this new harder class that they're getting ready to embark? This card tells you things are going to work out fine. Stop worrying. Sometimes this card comes towards procrastinators, like when we need a little bit of a push to get going. So if that's you, here's your push. It's time to get going. It's time to start working on that next level up. Okay? All right, that was a lot. I feel like I was like an auctioneer, talked a mile a minute. You guys, I hope that I get to see some of you this Friday, 2 days from now, at the One in Quincy, Illinois. Doors open at 6. We have a barbecue truck. We have a food truck that'll be right outside. They have a cash bar. The moment you walk in, you'll be greeted by some door prizes that you can put your name in for. You'll have a DJ list so you can, say what kind of music you want to listen to. Show starts at 7. My event ends between 8 and 8:30, and then we do 2 hours of nothing but your favorite requests, your music, the music you want to hear, and we get to mingle and drink and hang out, and I will be there, and I'm not going anywhere. We don't have to have a long line because there'll be plenty of time for me to talk to you. So just make sure that you come up and you say hi, and we talk, and we celebrate together, because Halloween is holy in my book, and this weekend is going to be lit. So I can't wait to see you guys. I love you so much. Thank you for your loyalty. Thank you for the honor to read you. My gratitude is through the roof right now. I love you guys so much.